What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity build a video. Today we're going to be doing a high-level contest to mayor's walkthrough for the city Lala. Okay, so I actually have not graded a week of hers in a really long time. It's been a few months. I haven't done a walkthrough for her in a few months, so we're going to be doing one for the first time in a while. All right, so main tasks are assignments in your list worth 2,000 points or higher. Premiums are assignments that can be worth up to 3,000 points. High premiums can be worth over 3,000 points. Non-premiums cannot be worth 3,000 points. Rotatable assignments are assignments in your list below 2,000 points. Okay, so she's a high-level player. Main premium, correct. Main premium, correct. Main premium, correct. Rotatable non-premium, correct. Last resort non-premium, pretty much a no-touch for a high-level player most of the time, unless you have reverse rotation. Rotatable non-premium, rotatable premium, rotatable premium, rotatable premium, rotatable premium, no-touch non-premium, no-touch non-premium. That's correct. Okay. Correct. So she does the lime coins. Probably opened up her limestone HQ, so that means obviously that she needs to move quickly, right? Now she does the shirts, which is correct because it's highest in value, best in opportunity. She gets a high premium Latin. That would be correct. So with your high level players, counting your good assignments and following your good doorway is extremely important. Okay, so we've got the limestone coins. We've got the shirts for 2,700, Latin for 3,600. That is 3 assignments for that doorway, and it turns into cargo. Okay, so now we go to the complete rows and export HQ, which is correct. Okay, now she gets a non-premium, somewhat low algorithm on the Neo coins. Low to medium. I finally just got my coffee, dude. Or, well, technically my Red Bull. Okay, so we've got the sugar for 1920, but it's non-premium, and it's at rotatable value. So, as a high-level player, the first thing that you do when all of your main tasks are gone is you move to your highest premium with highest algorithm. Sunny has decent algorithm, but Omega has better algorithm than Sunny. Omega has better algorithm than VU. So Omega is what she would rotate first. I'm assuming she did Omega. I don't see a screenshot for it, but I'm going to assume she did. Then she does Sunny. Okay, so yeah, that's correct. You can either do Sunny or VU, kind of just depends. I would have went with Sunny because you really don't know how VU is going to treat you, and she had other things to rotate. But if it came down to VU or Paris, I would do VU. So now she gets a main task for the regular residential, which she does. Now she gets a main limestone, which she would do. Okay, now it gets replaced with a non-premium regular residential. So now she's going to move back down to what? When all main tasks are gone. This is non-premium, this is non-premium, this is non-premium. You go to your highest premium with highest algorithm, so we're going to go with VU now. So she does VU. Now she gets a rotatable premium on the wave coins, which would be her highest premium with best algorithm. Okay? Now she gets Latin, high premium. It's come in twice, which this one actually has a lower algorithm attached to it. So it could be a repeat task, which would be nice. So she's got the Latin. Now she's got a main non-premium repair, but it's at main task value, so she can go ahead and do that. Okay. She gets wave coins again, but this time it's for 1,000 more. So again, with the repeat task thing, got to be careful, you know, with your stuff. So paying attention to doorways here. We've got This starting at 1,000, then 1,500. That's not really considered a good doorway yet. Okay? Now it turns to, things turn around with 3,600, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. So now we can consider this a good door. Launch attacking Club Wars, limestone coins, and now it seals off. So we need to keep in mind that bricks was our good door so far. Okay? Now she has that Paris premium down below. So she's going to rotate that in. Now it's bringing her back with the wave coins again. That's going to be one hefty bill there. Okay? Because she's already done this several times. So paying for those, those rows and doing the coin offers and things, this is getting expensive. So if it comes back with a lower value, I would leave it alone. If you can afford to, that is. So wave simoleons. Now she gets the upgrade war disaster, omega for 2,000, and now it seals off with chemicals. Okay, now we've rotated in all of our premiums, right? So now we go to our highest non-premium with the lowest algorithm rate. That's our starting analysis. Okay, that's not our determining factor. That's our starting analysis. So she's got bricks for 1,680, and then she's got the neo coins. But bricks is her good doorway, so she can sacrifice, those 200 points for the fact that bricks has a lower algorithm than neo coins. I would have went with the bricks. Why? Okay. Maybe she had already prepped the sugar. If she had already prepped the sugar, being that it's at 1920, she can go ahead and do that, actually. I just assumed she would have left her... Well, yeah, I assumed she would have left her electrical there. That's a... I wouldn't have picked up the electrical yet. Because if she started the sugar now, it means she prepped the sugar almost immediately after, all this. So it means that she started the sugar way before she should have, because I consider this early on, it being, she's only 20 tasks in, 21 assignments in. And if she prepped the sugar that long ago, that means that she tossed out the electrical a long, long, long time ago. And in that case, that was a big mistake. You shouldn't have done that. You should have left your electrical what if you would have got electrical in between some of these assignments? For 3,000, 2,000, usually electrical comes in for over 2,000 points, right? So what were you thinking doing that? Sugar's only a 4-hour downtime. You just tossed away double downtime for a possibility, we know that sugar comes back repeatedly, usually, and it's not like it's super high in value. I would not have done that. All right, now she gets her 3 kVU. Now it seals off with repair. Okay, so now she should go with the bricks. Why'd you go with cargo? Hold up. Cargo only gave you like two or three tasks. Bricks was your good doorway. You had a ridiculous amount of good assignments come from the bricks doorway. Okay, so now she gets her 3K Paris, 2K London. All right, now she goes with the bricks. So notice how she's only getting 1 or 2 decent tasks and then having to switch again. All right, so now we go with bricks. Let's see if this pans out right, because this is her good doorway. So launch VU, 3K Tokyo, 2K Tokyo, 3K Omega, 3K VU. Now the sugar. Now, perfect fucking example of why that was a mistake. I have not seen her choices. That could not have worked out better for what I was trying to say. Okay. Right here. Remember when I told y'all it's not about just the choice that you make, but about the choices that you make previous to the choice that you make that makes the outcome different. If she would have done the bricks before the sugar, this would not have happened. It would not have. For a 100% fact. It's not a, well, it could have. Well, maybe. Well, 1% chance. No, 0% chance that would have happened. Because it was already in her list for 1,900 points. She rotated a high algorithm factory assignment when her good doorway, with her good doorway being rotated after the fact, causing it to cover up her good door. So now she's in a fucked situation. Her good doorway is now covered. So does she take a loss on the sugar and downtime again to try to get that good doorway back? Or does she try to make do with the other doorways that she has and hopes that she can find another good doorway to carry her throughout the contest? Now she's got 9 assignments until streaks. So I would not do the sugar at that point just because she only has 9 assignments to go. But that was a huge fuck up on your part. You need to pay better attention to your doorways. When you have, 3 good assignments on a door, and then you count it as a good doorway, and you get another doorway that comes in with, let's say 10 good assignments on it, obviously that one now becomes your best doorway. You don't consider any doorway with 3 or more assignments a good door and equal in value in it being good. Like, let's say you had 3 doorways, 2 of which had 3 good tasks, 1 of which had 15 good tasks. Obviously, you're going to pick the one that had 15 good tasks versus 3, right? Okay. So that was a major fuck up. So now she's in a position where she's obviously going to go with her next best non-premium. That would be the neocoins. Now she gets Latin for 2,400, Paris for 2,400, baskets for 3,000, limestone for 2,000, baskets for 2,500. Okay, so she got several good rotations out of that, but now it's giving her the neocoins back. So remember when I said you start door, you get A, B, C, D, E, and then it goes back to door? Okay, that's exactly what's happened. So taking another loss on the neocoins when she's going to be doing the streaks here soon anyways, it really doesn't make sense to rotate in the neocoins right now because we're really aiming for what we want to come into the streaks, right? So if we can secure any long factory productions, that would be good. But right now, neocoins would really not be the best option. Even though it is a good doorway, we have to consider that we're taking a loss on those points, and we need to consider what we want to come into the streaks, okay? So we've got the shirts, we've got the repair, we've got, what does she have down here? Keys, shovels, so she went with coins. I don't know why she went with coins. Why'd you go with coins? Lala, you are rusty, girl. You are not doing, girl. You're not doing good, girl, at all. I haven't been grading or watching your stuff for a while, but girl, you are not doing hot. Why did you do coins? You had repair for 1,600 and you had keys for 1,200. You're trying to bring in factory productions, I assume, but you've got 4 days, 5 hours remaining. You've had no sign of factory assignments. So you're really more concerned with what assignments you can get in the streaks. So, let's see. I really would not want the stupid shirts to keep coming back, to be honest with you. I would I would have went with repair or keys. Probably repair, because you're going to be starting streaks real soon. And they're 400 points more, and you really haven't messed with the... Okay, so here's why I wouldn't pick the keys yet. Because remember when I said you haven't had any factory assignments? If you are going to start streaks within 3 tasks, if that's what you're aiming for, you know, if you're aiming to try to save tickets, right? Then you wouldn't really want to touch anything on the bottom half of the list, because that could shift the way your whole week goes. It could start rolling in those factory upgrades, which, yes, is what you want to have happen, but not if you're going to start streaks in 3 tasks. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could leave it alone and potentially dodge the whole bullet, considering you have 4 days remaining anyways. Even if you get them, you can do them. So I really wouldn't want to run the risk and then waste all the tickets. I would rather just do the repair, see if I can get anything at the top of the list, and then start streaks. It really just doesn't make sense to mess with that. So she does the coins, she gets seeds. She does repair, she gets forks. She gets omega. Now here she's at 19 tasks. Here I would have just started streaks. It really, especially if you're trying to save tickets, it doesn't make sense to just keep dropping your average. Right? Why are you dropping your average? I guess I don't understand what you're doing. Do you plan to use all your tickets? If you do plan to use all of your tickets, why are you taking... taking down... Why did you do the seeds? Okay. Now she gets Ecotex... Now she starts streaks. What? Okay, so now she starts the streaks. All right. Now she gets planks, Tokyo, VU, 8,000, Latin, lime, repair, lime, 8,000, cargo, omega, wave, VU, 8,000, ladders, omega, Paris, Old Town, 8,000, 3,000 Tokyo, 3,000 Omega, 1,680 on tables. Now, she needs to finish streaks, so she's going to do the jam, 8,000, grapes, repair, Green Valley, disaster, 8,000. All right, now she's picking up where she left off, assuming she's just going to keep going, so she has quite a few tickets. Lime, VU, repair. All right, so now here you're going to go with value over opportunity. I assume she's just going to keep going. Maybe her competition's quite a bit this week. So, why'd you do regular? Were we not in war? Okay. Sunny, war, epic, 212. So your competition wasn't really anywhere near you, but yeah, she did have 3 days. I give her that. With the tickets that you don't have a whole lot of tickets. I don't know if you have a bunch of unclaimed ones or something, but you don't have a whole lot of tickets to be doing things like that if your competition is a ways away, right? So I guess what I'm saying is try to save tickets if you can and freshen up on your stuff. When you're not doing a main task. You know, you need to pay better attention to your doorways. What's a good doorway and what's a bad one? And, you know, pay attention to when you need to sacrifice and when you don't. Okay? She didn't do terrible. With this player, I expect a lot better, just because she usually does better. But, like I said, I haven't graded her in a long time, so maybe she's just gotten rusty. I don't know. But just next time, try to pay better attention to your good door. That bricks mistake that you made was a big one. You know, I mean, luckily you were not too far away from starting streaks, but potentially that's really what dropped your score significantly, because had you been able to work that bricks doorway for, 9 or so more tasks, then you wouldn't have had to drop your average so much before starting your stuff. So, yeah,